Well, I was clearly wrong about my Tera typing prediction last time. It's okay. The potential fire Tera typing could still work for Garchomp. Then again, what fire moves does Garchomp even have? Alright, so I got quite a lot to talk about today, about my day, and how that went today. First, where's the raid? I think there it is. So I'm actually doing this a little bit later than I would have liked to. I started at 10:30. I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but you know. I'll talk about how my day went in just a moment. Because man, was it a busy day. So is this the Salamence? Yes. Alright, so, gee, no surprise, because everyone online's using it. It's Electros! So anyways, let's see the summary for my Electros. Here it is. There's the moves, Levitate, Wrong Nature. And in terms of fighting Salamence, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do it solo. Not today. You know, today I almost didn't even have time to do this. Because today I barely even had time to actually, you know, prepare anything. So, Electros. I barely had any time to prepare Electros today. And, you know, first make sure it works on my Violet game before coming here. Now we just wait for 2 others to join. I don't think I've seen Mewtwo be used before. Oh, never mind. So where do I even start about talking about today? So today I was supposed to have a day off from work. Cause my sister, she just got back from her trip to Korea. Yes, I know she's still jet lagged when she came back. But you know, I filled in for her, and there was one thing in particular that I really needed to get done. I wanted to get it done several days ago, like day after day I wanted to go and get it done. But you know, I just kept on not being able to. What I really needed to do was get a brand new external hard drive for my computer. Because, you know, VODs take a lot of space. My old external hard drive ran out of space, so I desperately needed a new one, because my computer was quickly running out of room. So, for several days in a row, I've wanted to go and get a new external hard drive. Well, my Gastro Asset was pointless now. I tried going to Costco to see if they had any. They did not. So I needed to go to Best Buy. Day after day, I tried going to Best Buy. Yeah, nothing. Well, not nothing, like no luck. No luck being able to go to Best Buy. Part of me was thinking, by the time my sister gets home, yes, she'll be jet lagged, but she'll be up early in the morning. So she can maybe go into work early. When the jet lag starts to hit, then, you know, she can just go home early, and I'm still there. I was thinking, you know, since she's jet lagged, she can go into work early. So she's there, that gives me a chance to go to Best Buy beforehand and go pick up an external hard drive and then head to work. Yeah, clearly that didn't happen. So today is Good Friday, so it's like the Easter weekend, which I didn't even know was happening. Pretty much aside from the big ones, aside from the big holidays like Christmas or Halloween, I never know when it's a holiday anymore. So yeah. Despite today being Good Friday, I was actually told that I would be able to have a day off from work today. Like, for days leading up to today, I was told you can take Friday off. And the shittiest part about that is, well, I get told I can take a day off, I make plans for what I could do with my free time. So today, I had plans to do. I had things I wanted to do. And clearly, I didn't get to do a lot of them. Because today, I went to my local Best Buy. It was packed, by the way. The mall was extremely packed. You know, closed for holidays, my ass. Everywhere was open, and it was super packed. I got lucky finding parking. So, today, First thing, I went to the mall. I went to Best Buy to pick up an external hard drive. Just before I left the house, I was told, hey, can you come out to work still today? Because it's kind of, not necessarily busy. It was kind of busy, but you know, it was more so packed than busy. So I was like, well, there goes all my plans. My plans today was go to Best Buy, come back home, and do something that is quite time-consuming. What I wanted to do today was record a particular portion of Breath of the Wild. I wanted to do, you know, I wanted to do a dungeon, one of the first dungeons, and that alone takes like 2 to 3 hours. Maybe. So, you know, I had a day off today. I wanted that free time to be able to make sure I was able to actually do the dungeon in the game. Well, that's not what happened. My plans to go to Best Buy, then come home and record a Zelda dungeon, yeah, that didn't happen. So all I could do today was go to Best Buy, pick up a couple other things while I was at the mall, and then went to work. I mean, the best way I can call today was bittersweet. You know, I had things I wanted to do. I wasn't able to do all of it. I did get the most important thing done, which was get that freaking external hard drive, because I desperately needed it. I bought one that was 4 terabytes. Shit cost me over $200. It was like 180 something, and then after tax, it was over 200 bucks. And then I also paid an additional $20 for the warranty, just in case, you know, I bought something that was broken. You know, granted, I probably didn't need to, you know, I could have saved myself 20 bucks. But since it was such an expensive piece of tech, and I ain't no tech savvy, you know, I'm not good with tech. Just in case I bought something for 200 bucks and it broke, or it was broken when I bought it, you know, I paid the 20 bucks for the warranty just in case. I know some people will argue paying for warranty is a scam and all that. Well, maybe. So anyways, here's something I want to show you guys. So we just got the Salamence. There it is. So, okay, let's take a look at the summary for Salamence real quick. Neat. Alright, so do you guys remember previously when I mentioned that I wish I caught an additional Pikachu plus 8 other Eevees in order to evolve them to get their evolutions with the Mightiest Mark? Well, if you take a look over here... Now, obviously, these are not mine. Blaine's was doing a giveaway for everything Mighty Mark, and I figured I would seize this opportunity, trade, and get everything. And then, after I did that, I painstakingly evolved all of them. So you can see here, all of these do indeed have the Mightiest Mark. there we go. Now, once again, these are not mine, of course. So, hoping that just like for Sword and Shield, when the support for the game ends, all the raids will be available in-game anytime. That's my hope. So, if that does happen, great. I can catch these with my own OT and, you know, get these for myself. Now, don't worry if anyone's curious what the box will look like. What the box will look like with them. I took screenshots, so here you go. This is what the box will look like if you put the Pikachu and the Raichu side by side, as well as all of the evolutions side by side. And then you also have this box, how that second box will end up if you did exactly just that. So yeah, I'm just gonna have these for keepsakes for now. I don't know, it's pretty cool having all of the evolutions as well as a Raichu with the Mightiest Mark. I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, I suppose, you know, losing half of my day and only doing half of what I wanted to do today ain't the worst thing. Because it was kind of busy at work. And had I not been there, you know, I would not have been able to make that final $400 sale at the end of the day. So at least I went to work and made money, made sales, you know. Sure, it cost me a bunch of time for me to record gameplay, but honestly, like, who cares, right? Well, me, kinda. Aside from me, who cares? I tell you who, not a single person on the face of this earth. So that was my day today. I wanted to go to Best Buy early, get that external hard drive, and then when I came back home, record some long-ass gameplay. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that, so now I need to find another I need to reserve time now in order to get that done. Great. What's that back there? Is this Salamence, first of all? It is. Did I save the game yet? On the bright side, I was able to sleep in this morning. Okay, so before we start this next one, I do have a couple of things to show you guys. So, one thing I've been working on recently is the Shiny Meloetta Masterworks research in Pokemon Go. I finally got to a point where I needed to catch 100 Pokemon while in a party, so that requires someone else to play with me. So I hooked up... What? So I reached out to my boy, and I asked him, yo, when's the next time you can come over for an extended period of time, so I can catch 100 Pokemon while in a party? So he stopped by today, so there's a good reason. That's one good thing on why I went to work today, because he showed up. So, for a couple hours, he helped me. We were in a Pokemon party, a Pokemon Go party, I should say, and I was catching everything I can. Catching 100 Pokemon takes a long time. But, you know, eventually he had to go. And before the distance was too far, I tried to catch as many as I could. And here's what I ended up with by the end of today. Oh my god, shit. Out of 100, I caught 97. So now I need to wait for him to come back again, so I can catch 3 more. You know, I don't have 2 phones with 2 Pokemon Go accounts, so I could just do that, right? Man, so close. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Another thing that's happening right now in Pokemon Go. So there's this event going on in relation to the Pokemon anime, Pokemon Horizons, where there are Sprigatito. What? No, there are Floragato spawning in the wild with a costume, with a hat, and it can be shiny. A couple days ago, I did indeed get a shiny costume Floragato. Now, when my friend came over earlier to help me with the party thing, I told him about it. There was a oh my god, Sprigatito. There was a Floragato on my screen, so I tapped it to encounter it, and BAM! I got yet another shiny Floragato with the hat. I literally jumped for joy for this one because I got it right in front of his face. And also, I think I got this yesterday. I also got this not shiny 98 IV Floragato. So just wanted to share that. Seems pretty cool. Man, I still can't believe this. 97 out of 100. Had I only caught 3 more, I would not have to have worried about this. Anyways, let's continue. So, that's how my day went. At first, my plan was to go to Best Buy, and then come home, record Breath of the Wild. The way my day played out was, I woke up, went to Best Buy, went to work. My friend showed up to help me with the, the Pokemon Go party, catch 100, of which I only caught 97. And, also did a couple of things at work as well. So that's actually why I wasn't able to prepare this ahead of time and do this sooner. I was too tired last night. I wanted to do it earlier today when I had free time. But Best Buy and then to work, and it was somewhat busy at work with my friend there also, and I was walking around playing Pokemon Go. I didn't have time to sit down, prepare Electros, and practice on my Violet. So when I got home, that's when I did it. Yeah. So I'm a little bit late today because, busy day, and then I was practicing using Electros. Which actually, fun fact, I'm actually in the process of best buddying my shiny Electros in Pokemon Go. It is indeed it is indeed the best one I got during the Dynamo community. Man, I spent about like $300 today. It was like $230 something for the external hard drive, and then I bought some other stuff too. I bought some Taco Bell for my family. I bought some bubble tea. And then on my way back to work, I also bought a McDonald's Happy Meal. Because right now, the Minecraft movie is all the craze. And one thing I want is the McDonald's Minecraft helmet. I want to see if it fits the Steve amiibo. If I can't get it, I'm going to eBay it. And if it fits, I'm going to buy a second one so I can put it on the Alex amiibo. Wow, these guys online suck! Totally not my fault whatsoever. I am right now also soft resetting for Shiny Guzzlord in my original Ultra Sun on the side. I got Shiny Landorus a couple days ago, and I decided, you know what, let me just get this done. Something I wanted to do for a while is Shiny Hunt the Ultra Beast backwards. So go from Guzzlord all the way back to Nihilego. Lego, however it's pronounced. So yeah, I want to hunt the Ultra Beast backwards, starting with Guzzlord. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I am doing. Shiny hunting Guzzlord right now. So let's see. Metagross should be the next Tera raid. What are we thinking? I mean, I could potentially see Metagross having like a fighting Tera. Doesn't it learn a fighting move, or am I thinking of something else? Like, if you use a Dark type against Metagross, you know, fighting type Tera to counter it. Or am I thinking of something else? I could potentially see a Water Tera. I'm just going based off like what Metagross is weak to and what's a counter to it. I don't necessarily know the moveset. I don't know if Metagross has any water moves to use with a Water Tera to counter fire. You know, I'm just throwing things out there. Aw, what happened? Join us. I was about to say join us with Electros. Never mind. I'm hoping someone's going to use a Gastro Acid. Right. Wow, no they didn't. That's okay, I will. Okay, that works too. Maybe I should have just attacked. They were also using Acid Spray. Not like we had many stat changes on our end either. You know, thankfully Salamence isn't too hard to take down. I thought Tyranitar was actually quite difficult. Let me see. Okay, special defense all the way down. Good. Wow, that was fast. You know what? I haven't terrestrialized yet. You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna pass it. Someone's got to do it. I'll do it. I volunteer as tribute. You knocking me out is fine. Nice. Now, I did also level up this Electros in this game, so that leaves plenty of space for us to collect more large EXP candy. See? Plenty of space. Surprised no derpy today. Then again, I did start later, so maybe that's why. Or maybe the person actually has something going on. There's that too. That's fire. I wonder if anyone else out there had the same idea I had and, you know, evolved a bunch of mighty Eevees. You know what else I thought about? So, you know how you can only get roaming form Gimme Ghoul from Pokemon Go? Well, if you get a double XS or a double XL starter, that's kind of the only way to get a starter with like the teensy or jumbo mark now, isn't it? Because whenever you breed from an egg, you always get the most average one. So if I send over a double XL Sprigatito from Pokemon Go to this game, then it will have the jumbo mark. And that's kind of the only way to get it, legitimately. I don't know how well Rayquaza's gonna do. Waiting on you, buddy. You know, before starting, I was a little worried of the potential that the power might cut out. Just because I think it was... I heard some thunder and lightning earlier. Well, I don't know what this guy's deal is. Just gotta wait. Oh, I didn't hear any sound cue. I was looking at my phone. I don't think anyone else is using Gastro Acid. And Moxie already has set in effect. What the hell? You know what? We're not gonna win this round anyways. Wow, that was incredibly quick. I thought I already lost. Well, it's okay. It is what it is. What matters is we already won once. I can hear the raindrops outside. Unique picks. You know, Tink is brand new in Pokemon Go. I hatched a 98 IV first try. Too bad it can't be shiny, at least not yet. I would still love to get a shiny Charcadet, you know? Still waiting to get a good one before I evolve it into a Scarlet. A fellow Electros user. You guys waiting for me to ready up or what? Okay then. Acid used. Good. You know what? I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Ah, don't you love it when the game does this? Even our Pokemon are being like, what's going on? Let us continue. For God's sake, I'm locking that freaking door right now. Every single time. I can never get any peace and quiet and any sort of... You know, my family, I've said this many times before, my family tells me not to lock the door so they can come in and grab stuff when they need to. The reason I lock the door is so they don't do that. I'm busy doing something in here. Whenever I don't lock the door, they open the door, talk to me, and, you know, their voice gets captured into the mic, and it's like, well, now that's in here. I'm locking that freaking door from now on. I don't care anymore. I locked the door initially, they told me not to, so I didn't anymore. Well, too bad. I don't care anymore. I'm locking that freaking door. You know, I didn't even pay attention. Did Salamence nullify its stats yet? Yeah. Okay, you use that, I'll use this. Well, that's fine. I rely on you guys to finish the job. Or maybe not. Okay. I was worried my game broke again. Oh, by the way, my friends and I, right. Last night, my friends and I, we went out to do a zombie-themed escape room. It was kind of exactly like Train to Busan. It was a Korean zombie subway train themed escape room. And you know, if anything this escape room has taught me, it's the fact that if the zombie apocalypse ever actually does happen, yeah, I am screwed. Because all it takes is one 6-foot-tall walker, and I am meeting the devil. Because I sure ain't meeting Jesus. Because, you know, I'm already not a big person. I'm big, you know, horizontally. Vertical-wise, I'm not tall whatsoever. I'm 5'6", while all my friends are 6 feet tall. I was literally the shortest. I am literally the shortest guy in our group. Hands down. And, you know, all my friends are eye level, except for me. I am the one person who is not eye level with everyone else. Yeah, it sucks. But hey, that's just how it is. So yeah, yesterday we did a zombie-themed escape room, and, you know, there is an actor, there is a person who plays the role of a zombie, who's gonna be chasing us, you know. Obviously, we're not allowed to, like, say, tackle the person down, grab weapons, and bash his head in. Of course we can't. You know, it's a game. So, yeah, as I was saying, all this taught me was, well, I'm screwed if the apocalypse ever happens. Because one single 6-foot-tall zombie, yeah, I'm done for. God forbid, two, or even, you know, a horde of them. A horde of them tall, undead bastards are coming after me. You might be thinking, well, walkers are slow. You can easily just outrun them. Well, here's the thing. The escape room we did yesterday, the guy playing the zombie, the walker, just ran straight at us. Sure, it was a pretty, you know, pretty unconvincing Halloween zombie mask, but still, it's pretty creepy seeing a guy wearing that charging towards you. And the whole goal of that portion of the escape room is, if you're touched, you are infected and you die. So game over if you're even touched. So the fact that the guy was running towards us in a pretty small escape room, it's like, well, seems kind of unfair. Did I just hit challenge alone? Oh, no. You, sir, have lost my business. Rhydon's a good choice. Wait, no, I need to do this first. Well, I thought the other Electros also threw down an eerie impulse. Wait, what happened to the timer? after this, I will have to clean up my computer with that external hard drive I just got. I really hope once I plug it in, it doesn't introduce a virus. You never know. You never know who might have tampered with it. Oh well. What the hell's taking so long? Jeez. A damn Teddy Ursa? You better not bring that in. Okay, good. Someone's got to use gastro acid, right? Gastro acid? Nice. Okay. Acid spray. Maybe I should have Eerie Impulse. Whoops. That'll take me out. Yeah. Good. I doubt this is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because What am I gonna lose at this point? I'll try one more. Regardless if I win or lose, I'll call it there. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's two other Mariah. Never mind. So I have to use Eerie, not Eerie Impulse. I need to use Gastro Acid. Okay. Really? That was used up already? Are you serious? Well, at least ability was suppressed before Moxie. You know, before anyone got knocked out. I didn't even get a chance to use Eerie Impulse. What chance does this have to land? None at all. I knew I should have just cheered. No one else has acid spray to use. Wow, this is pretty bad, the way it turned out. Well, doesn't really matter. We've won at the end of the day. That's what's important. Well, I'm gonna call this here. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna call this here. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you all next time for probably Metagross. And that's it. Bye now.